Hey everybody, welcome back. We are playing some Diablo 2 tonight. We're going to pick up with the Defensive Wars Paladin. Now we're officially stepping into Nightmare mode. If you caught the normal difficulty, you know this build kind of clawed its way up through hell by the skin of its teeth. So now we're moving into Nightmare, so it should be just as fun. Still doing players 8, solo, self-found, no damage. You can expect some really slow fights, progress, maybe some triumphs. Now, about an hour into the stream, I am going to switch over to my Fury Druid. There's a really good tear zone in not this hour, but the next one that I want to hit. And I'm trying to get him to level 99, so we want to hit that one. So stick around if you want to chill and just watch me grind out that character. We don't need mana. Kind of got to get back in the swing of things with this character. Alright. So let's give it a good... Okay, gotta remember what I'm doing here. Let's do a damage check here. Ooh, not great. About our... Oh, these are champions. Okay, so that makes sense. Ooh, and that's with my defensive aura on too. It's not too bad, but... Oh, geez, that was a critical hit. But we are going to need some upgrades if we're going to do anything with this. Oh, shoot. Jeez. And what about our... Yeah, our resistances are pretty low also, so that's a problem. I think we're going to be chugging potions for this run quite a bit. Okay, let's see. So we're getting 140 base. Okay, so our defense is 732. When we turn it off, it almost doubles. Chance to block. So we don't have a good chance to block yet, but that should be something that picks up as we go. So we're going to be getting upgrades. The edge bow damage is not as good as I expected, especially in this nightmare now. Okay, if you're just now joining me, we were playing some Diablo 2 Resurrected. This is my hardcore Paladin with just defensive auras. So we really have no offense beyond our melees and Kyoko, our rogue. I've never used the rogue scout either, so I'm hoping that it starts to ramp up in the damage department, because we are really starting to falter on being tanky. But we just jumped into Nightmare, so we have low resist. Oh, low resistances, low defense. We really need to jump up. Typically, I actually spend a good bit of time in normal kind of grinding. I usually come into Nightmare around. I like to be past 50, but thought, what the hell? So right now we're going through the Den of Evil, get us an extra skill point, maybe a level. We're really not gaining levels too well. We may even end up going back into normal to grind some TZs. Just depends on what we get. Can't carry. Oh, I didn't realize I had. Didn't realize I had some equipment that I needed to sell. Don't need that. Grab some potions. How's everybody doing tonight? We are going to switch to the Fury Druid in about an hour to hit a tear zone. It is the Stony Field. That's one I really like a lot. And I'm just about to hit 98, so I kind of want to get that before the weekend's over. Man, I really wanted to kill that. shaman. Fury Druid reached 98. Almost. I'm about 90% of the way through there. I was planning on trying to get it last weekend, but I only made it to about 70%, and I kind of fell off the wagon for a bit. Usually when I miss those deadlines or whatever, I usually kind of back away from it for a bit. But we should be able to get Tim to 98 either tonight or tomorrow. Ugh, that shaman is really irritating me. Okay, let's see if we can get over there. No. No. Where did he go? Okay, so we got him. Now we can start clearing out these zombos. Yeah, so far, each level past 90. I think maybe 91 and 92 didn't take this long, but 93 up took about between 2 and 3 weeks each of just playing like a couple. Dang it, that is irritating. There's a dude back there. Just playing like maybe 2 hours or so a day is usually what I try to throw in there. At least an hour. I watch the terror zones, and the ones that I really enjoy I'll hit. So it's pretty rough. I'm low-key thinking about speccing my next couple points into Defiance to get my defense up really, really high. I know the return on investment's not great, but yeah, it's all solo. I'm playing offline. So yeah, he's done it all solo self-found, and I've got some really good gear on that druid. There's 1 or 2 pieces that could finish him out, but he's got a lot of good stuff. See if we can take this guy out before those zombies clear us in. Run, Kyoko, run! Okay, cool. Now we just chill. As far as this character, same thing. It's a hardcore solo self-found, except I'm not even using any gear I find from other characters. We're going through Nightmare now. It's not too bad. No, definitely not. Before, when I started the character, I only had about 12 megabytes a second, so it was very likely that I might get a disconnect or something, and I did not want to do that. Come on, Corpse Fire. Woo! Come and get me. Catch me. There we go.
Hey, Mommy, did you forget to brush my teeth?
Come here, baby. Let's go.
I can do it all by myself.
Come on.
I know how to.
I know.
There we go. Cool. Let's just pick up a few things to sell. Yeah, plus, I don't play a lot of ladder anyway. There's not really a point to it because you can play offline and get the what's the word I'm looking for? You can get the ladder only rune words and things in offline. So okay, so we got our extra skill point. Let's think here. Could get salvation. We could get a point in salvation. But I do think I'm gonna start putting points into defiance to get our defenses up as high as we can go. I have no idea how we're gonna like bump up. Besides just getting really lucky with drops, I have no idea how we're gonna find ways to push our build to the next level. If anybody has any suggestions for that, I would gladly appreciate it. I need to equip the Doomslayer. Oh, that'd be sick if I had him as a merc. But then that would kind of defeat the purpose. That'd be easy mode. Alright. Now we got 2 rogues here. Teleportation, spectral hit. Do not want to get too stuck in fighting those. Why don't you attack Flavy? If it was a random drop, would it be cheating? I don't know. I mean, what are you just talking about? One of these characters just randomly dropping an entire like character from another video game? Oh, here we go. Excellent. Yep, she did. And it begins. Yeah, we're gonna randomly drop Doomslayer. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a huge problem with money, actually, with this run. Because Nightmare is when the costs for rezzing the Merc build up, and since it's completely solo self-found, money's definitely going to be an issue. Money will be a good point for the video. Yeah. Yeah, we probably will focus on money. As far as this character, I suspect that we might be able to get through Nightmare. But if we do that, I'm pretty sure he's going to die in the final difficulty pretty easily. Unless we just get super lucky with drops and get some, like, high-res, like, Paladin gear and... Monkey, go get out of there. Retreat to Flavy. But I am really looking forward to once I start getting look at that burst heal. That's so sick. That was from Redemption. I am looking really forward to when we get our other auras, like the elemental ones, because probably just dump it in here, because they start giving you passive light resistance bonuses, or passive elemental bonuses. So what? Let's see what that does. Why is it only +2? Where am I getting like plus? Oh wait. Okay, I only have +1 from Milbragus Rod. Okay. So I have. Yeah. For some reason I thought I had like +8 or something, but yeah, it is going to be fun once we get lots of points in those. Because I never use those normally. Alright, we're going to have to figure out a way to take out these. We got Bishy Bosh over here, which is going to... and he can res, like... how do we handle this? Do we try for it? I don't think he can res the unique over here, Flesh Wolf. So we'll take him out, and then we'll try to take out Bishy Bosh himself. It will be a problem because that lightning res, we don't have a lot of resistance stats. We might go check our inventory to see if I stashed away any extra resistance charms. Just a reminder, I'm only using ones that this character himself has found. Okay. Alright, let's go take out Bashaba over here. Okay, so he is destroying me. We cannot really deal with his lightning. But we are taking him down slowly. Yeah. Alright, now we need to go take out this guy. Slow and steady. That's what this character's about. Never die. Never die. Healing. There we go. Let's grab this. Okay, what do we got? +1 to offensive aura is wonderful. Oh wait, I do want to pick that up to sell it. This ring. Take this guy. I'm wondering if we should go even bother with Blood Raven. Oh, oops. Oh, we'll go sell since we opened the portal. Man, that is... I wonder how I got that. I don't even remember getting that. That charm? Replenish life 6 and all res 12? That seems really good for normal. Meditation, holy shock. Meditation, we don't need that. Salvation and resist lightning. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check the charms too. Where is... Here he is. XP Shrine, nice. Sell that. What's this? 29 maximum stamina. We don't... Oh, we could sell that, though. Let's sell that. Worn down. Another experience shine, we'll use that once this one wears off. Did you have a... Oh, jeez! Woo! Yeah, I had a good nap, Shadow. About had a dirt nap right there. Hawkhound. Let's go check the charms and sell this stuff too. Yep, I just look away for a second. Okay, so we have plenty of gems. We can do that for more fire damage. Okay, so what do we got here? This seems better at this point because I'm getting more resistances out of it. And the replenish life plus 6, we have 630, so it's really not doing that much at this point. I don't think we need poison resist. Yeah, we're good on poison, so we don't need that at this point. And wow, we just have a bunch of so nothing. We can make something new for Kyoko. I mean, edge is not helping out as much as I would have liked. Hold on. So do that. D2R thorns, or let's see how much damage that is doing. So level 15. So attacker takes 88 damage. She is doing, that's pretty good, honestly, I guess. It's like an extra auto on them. The other thing is D2R in words. So missile, 3 sockets. We got edge and melody. So we're not ever getting this because of that Ko rune. Well, Ko's not really as rare. We have a shield. We have a hammer. See, that would be pretty good. Decrepify. Honestly, if I could get a limb or and a Ko rune, this Decrepify on hit would be pretty sick. Plus it would be sick damage too. Yeah, Lawbringer would be really good for that hammer. Lawbringer got you through hell, didn't it, Shadow? Of course, you actually had skills that increase your attack speed and your attack rating and damage and stuff too. So, all right. So that brings us up to pretty respectable cold lightning and poison. What am I doing now? Okay. Let me grab some more potions. Hawkhelm. Stony Field, okay. My skills increased attack speed broke the laws of hell for me. Yeah. If I can get the Ko and the Limb, I have a 3-socket hammer that I can put that in. And that might, because it gives me Decrepify 2, which would be insane for Kyoku to go off of. Let's... Teleportation Fire Enchanted. Oh, let's run over here and grab this thing. I'm wondering how much XP we would get from Rakanishu. We'll just leave that alone. That's taking too long. Let's find the waypoint and Rakanishu. Yeah, we're gonna avoid that for sure. Okay, here's the exit. Where is... Here we go.
Phone it, Dad. Can I please have? Can I please have it? To watch a video on?
There's a lot of shrines here too. Ew, that's gross.
Yeah. Somehow they completely cleaned it up though.
The ice cream cone?
Yeah.
Huh. Is it here? Where is that thing? Oh, sweet. There's some... Where'd Kyoko go? We might stay here and clear out these crows. If she can. Yeah, we might need to go back and grind. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Run, Kyoko, run! Okay, cool. Where is the... Where is the rocks? There they are. Okay, cool. Those are minions. She's clearing them up pretty good, actually. Rakanishu is going to be an issue, though. Come on, burst, heal me. There we go. Get him. Rakanishu, she clears up pretty good, so I actually think I may be able to sit here and grind for a bit. Anything I can sell? No. Okay, sell the hawk helms. Chill here. I was just thinking when she was going to level up. So she's 46. Man, we keeping her alive by the freaking skin of her teeth. Good stuff. Good stuff. Dang it. Plague knock. 1 to 51 damage. No. We'll sell that. Two socket. I wonder if I can make a stealth for her. Body armor. Stealth. Tal Eth. I think I have those. I mean, it's not very good for... Doesn't really do a whole lot. Yeah, not really that interesting. Oh wait, and it's also blue, so I don't think I can make it into a stealth anyway. But we can sell it. Alright, we have one of these. See if we can find a good... No XP shrine. Here's some minions over here. Minions over there. Her damage is not too bad. If she could just... If I could tank well enough. So we do need upgrades. Yeah, we need some kind of upgrade, or just put points into the Defiance. That might help us. Why are you all running? Okay, we got about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to switch to the Druid to run. It's actually Stony Field as well, is the Terror Zone. Ooh, we got a unique armor. It looks like Dark Glow. No, it's Hawkmail. And it cannot be frozen. Ooh, jeez. That's gonna change our magic. Or, yeah, poison resist goes down to nothing. We might give it to what's her face. Yeah. Could have been better, but that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. If you're just now joining me, we're playing some D2R. Right now we're doing our defensive auras Paladin. We're going to switch off after about 10 minutes to hit a Terror Zone with my other character, which is a hardcore Fury Druid we are trying to reach max level with. He's level 97 right now. Just shy of 98. He's about, I don't know, 93% there, 92. Oh, oops. Alright, Carvers. I might put the next skill point into lightning resist to help deal with this guy. Maybe that jagged star. I don't think so. I don't think we can do anything. Oh, probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't chill there. What item group is it? What is a mace? Yeah, it's a mace. Mace is steel. I could make that. %, enhanced damage. So that'll bring it up to like 30 some. Yeah, that really wouldn't be that big of a boost. Minimum maximum damage, no. I don't think that's worth. Ooh. Alright, let's chill here and clear out some of these guys. She did. Okay. Get her res. Hey, look at that. 5 concurrent viewers. If you're just now jumping in, we are trying to move forward with our Defensive Wars only Paladin. We are in Nightmare mode right now, which is really causing us an issue with damage. We're going to play him for a little bit longer. We might get a level here. And then we're going to switch to our Fury Druid at the beginning of the next hour to hit a Terror Zone. I'm trying to get him to 99, so we got to get those XPs where we can find them. If you have any suggestions for what we can do for increases to damage, that would be super helpful. The only thing I've got now is getting lucky with drops and finding something really good. Honestly, Kyoko isn't doing too bad for damage. It's just that she can't sit still long enough. If I could get something that's really good on defense, or just get several levels, that would help out a lot. But again, drops. That's our big thing. There's a charm. Oh, nice. Curse, too. A ring. And I also forgot we have cleanse too. So those curses shouldn't last too long on us. Yeah, nice. That's gonna be fun to have. Alright, now we got some more over here. That should get us a level once we clear this elite group out. Honestly, I think we just sit here and let them duke it out. You got this all day. Nice, okay. I think we just be annoying. Don't move, Kyoko. Just shoot. Short battle bow. It's only 2 sockets. What do we got here? That'll be useful. We'll keep on. Hang on to that one. What do we got for rings? A nagel ring. So this is probably not something I want. Okay. What about this? 3 socket. No. Filling shrine. Yeah, her damage isn't bad. If we get some nice upgrades, it'll bring it to a new plateau, and we may be able to handle that with just kiting them quite a bit and letting her do her thing. Oh, jeez. Whew, that was fun. Okay, nice. Okay, I think we will cut it there. Get our point. I don't think we need to put it into resist lightning. I think we just keep going on defiance. Get some more points into vitality. And we're gonna switch. So sell the ring, repair our equipment, and we're good. We're gonna give Paladin a break. So far, interesting progress, I guess. We got a good terror zone that we're going to hit that's Sunny Field, so I'm going to switch over to the Druid. We are at 3,209,000,000. Or, sorry, 209. We need 229 million. We're going to try to get him to 98 tonight. Alright, so let's see. Stony Field. Now this should be a completely different experience than our Paladin. This character can do some damage. What is that? Okay, so excellent. Let's grab this and get some XP. Hey, Jaime, you just missed it. I was playing my Defensive Wars Paladin, but I wanted to switch off to get this tear zone for my druid, because I really, really like this one. I'm doing well. I am going to stream for maybe another hour or two, and then work on some of my videos for next week that I need to put out. But we are doing good. Yeah, man, you're almost at 99. Yeah, we're about to hit 98. Maybe tonight, but if not, it's definitely going to be tomorrow. That'll put it at about 3 weeks even that it took me from 97 to 98. And I'm thinking I'm going to give myself like 4 weeks as far as expectations to get to 99 if I keep up the same pace. I'm also going to revise my spreadsheet, and I think I'm going to keep it going for daily. Like, instead of going by tear zone, which I was doing, I think I'm going to revise it to calculate like the XP that I get daily, so that once I'm finished, I can kind of incorporate that into the god that I want to make and give people a visual idea of like how much XP you will get. And I'll also have like the hours that I spent that day, because of course during the week I can't really spend a ton of time, maybe like an hour or two at the end of the day. But it's gonna be fun. I have a XP shrine. Maybe I should see if there's one over here. Hey man, there's no rush, no pressure. We are patient. We'll go with you on this path to 99. Yep. I am taking my time with it. No point into overstep now and ruin all this progress. Actually, playing that Paladin is going to help me, because he feels very, very vulnerable right now. So I know it's going to bleed over into this character and make it to where I play a little bit safer. Even though I don't really need to, unless it's specific monster affixes like Curse and Might Aura and Spectral Hit and all those things together. Because we are just tearing them up. Okay. We also want to say... Oh, wait. There we go. Not sure if... I think Shadow definitely saw it. I'm not sure if you watched it too, Jaime. I have been working on a new series of videos for EverQuest. If you played it, I got really interested in playing that, and I started this really weird kind of pseudo mockumentary style video playing the game, because I don't know too much, so I'm kind of letting that bleed into my character. Wait, hold on. Screwed that up. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Kind of exploring the world, taking it really slow, kind of treating it like a fun, creative process to turn the things that I'm trying to figure out into like, David Attenborough style commentary. It's, have you played EverQuest, Jaime? Refilling shrine. Okay. See, that's not as scary as it would be for my paladin. I'd avoid the heck out of that if I was him. But this character, I think we're okay. We just take him slow. Let Shalon drop the Decrepify on him if he feels up to it. Yeah, there we go. And then we rip and tear. We just put him right through the grinder. This character is pretty set. The only way I'm going to die now if it's my own fault. I'm going to get complacent and run into something I shouldn't be, and put myself in a bad situation. This character is 100% perfectly capable of getting through max level. I just have to pace myself. Ooh. And on one hand, I'm super excited to actually finish this Journey to 99, but on the other, I know I still have a good bit to do after that. Not just to 100% the game, because I do have to beat Ubers, and I do have to beat about 3 other classes, I think. Beat hell on 3 other classes. But I also am going to have to start putting together the achievement guide, which is not gonna be fun. Sorry, Bandy, I was cutting some mango because I'm about to make a homemade mango slushy for my wife. Yeah, spoiler. Emily, Jaime's making smoothies for his wife.
Yum.
I haven't played the other game you mentioned, EverQuest. It's really old. EverQuest was a MMO that came out in '99. Game to watch. Yeah, take a look at it. You should, like, even if you haven't seen it, I think it's pretty funny. Emily said it was funny, but she'd say that about anything I did. She's way too supportive. Yeah, it's like a mockumentary. And hey, maybe you'll be it's free to play. I mean, so you might want to try it. It's an old MMO and it's pretty dated, but I don't know. Something about it like intrigues me playing it. It's charmed me. Yeah, but in my head, I feel like the achievement guide video for 99 Hardcore alone has to be long, like 30 to 40 minutes longer, to properly convey everything that I have picked up and learned over playing this for close to 100 days in total. And the real question is, how was your car? Did you fix it? I remember small things from some things. Yeah, it's good. It was just an engine belt, and luckily it like cleanly snapped, so the car started telling me something was wrong right away. I stopped at less than a mile driving it, and it didn't overheat, and I was able to call my friend and, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, me. I've spent way too much time with this with this game. But I've got my money's worth out of it. I'll tell you that much. How much is Diablo 2 Resurrected right now? Exploding shrine, refilling shrine. Good thing, I think. Yep. Yeah, definitely get my money's worth of it. It's just like, you got to be a little nuts to consider this, and I'm going to try to convey that as strongly as I can, that this is not. Yeah, I was thinking of trying to calculate exactly how much like I've spent per hour on it. Like, you know, I think the last time I checked it was like 77 days of game time. So, you know, how many hours total that is, divided by the cost of the game. I think I bought it for like $40. And, it'd be interesting to see how much I'm paying, for each hour. Because it's got to be less than a penny or something. You know? Oh, wait, hold on. There is some potential for some elites up here I want to check out. No, y'all. See, like, even with Curse and that one skeleton is extra strong, this guy just obliterates stuff. And if I could find 2 to 3 separate specific pieces of drops, he would just... he would just take it to a whole nother level. Better the mileage, the less you're spending on other games. Then when you get to those games, they are on sale. That's my excuse. Yeah. Like, I really wish for some new games I could just be content with the games that I have right now. Because, like you said, there's a bunch. I think you said this earlier. There's a bunch of games on the docket, that I want to play. And then new games come out and they get me really hyped to play them, and then I have to spend money. Yeah, $40. That's pretty outrageous that it's still $40. It's been out for 2 or 3 years. But yeah, that's definitely something that Diablo 2 has done very well for me. It's just kept me focused on it for a long time. Yeah, it's crazy. It's $40. They just had a sale a week ago. Yeah, they do frequent sales. It's just strange that they haven't just reduced the price, like, totally. Yeah. Okay, gotta be a little bit careful here because we do have a curse. if you're just now joining me, they had a sale not too long. It was like $12. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely get on a sale. They going you dirty with. They doing you dirty like a Mon Goblin. Yeah, Mon Goblin. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so if you're just now joining me, playing Diablo 2 Resurrected, we are about to hit 98 in probably a million hours. We're very close to 98. We're doing some grinding for XP. And Terror Zone, Stony Field is a pretty good one. Or at least it's one of my favorites. What's the word? Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I appreciate you saying what we were all thinking. On the Terror Zone schedule thing, Stony Field is not one that pops up as like a high value one, but it has so many shrines. You know, it spawns with at least 2 or 3 that you usually get an experience shrine. It's got a guaranteed super unique in there. The enemies are super easy to deal with. Might be my second favorite. Alright, I think we're done here. Oh, I did find this. Hold on, let me mix these and then I did find this sword that I wanted to keep just because that's the most pluses I've ever seen to a skill. Plus 12 to Arctic Blast. Like, that's insane. I was wondering what that would do if I put it, you know, I maxed out Arctic Blast, then I have like plus 8 points from my other pieces of gear, the plus 12. I wonder how much that would bump it up to. I just couldn't part with that one. I sent the mango slushy to the Discord. I'll have to check it out. I don't have my phone on me right now. Okay, he's got stone skin, so maybe I get a XP thingy. What is this guy? Can you get out of the way so I can see what that... Okay, he doesn't have curse either, so... No XP shrine, though. Bummer. However, we do have a lot of elites popping up here. Alright. Got more over here. Let's summon the troops. I already gave up on that defensive paladin. No, I didn't give up on him. There was a Terror Zone, the Stony Field, that I really wanted to hit. for my main goal, I'm trying to get this Fury Druid to 99, and I can't always hit the Terror Zone, so I really needed to hit this one. How many hours a day? I'm getting 6 to 10 million. Yeah, I'm about the same. And really on weekdays, I do have a full-time job, so I can only usually like 1 to 2 hours, and because I can only play, between 6 and maybe 10 or so, maybe later if I want to stay up, I can hit a good Terror Zone. But the thing is some of them are not good, and like on a bad one I'll get like 4 million, which really slows the progress down quite a bit. But yeah, if I could average 6 million, that would be great. Not terrible. I would say it doesn't cut it in half, but like 6 to 10 million before was getting me, maybe it felt like 70 or 80% of a bar, and now well, not 6 to 10 million, yeah 6 to 10 million an hour. It would get me maybe the majority of a bar of XP, and 97 to 98 feels like 40% of a bar. But don't quote me on that. When I get to 98, I'm gonna I have a spreadsheet that I've been kind of keeping track of my XP gain. But once I hit 98, I'm gonna do better about logging stuff, and I'm gonna do it by day, and then put how many hours a day I do it. What Terror Zones I run. All that kind of information. So I do plan on making a achievement guide for that, and that I feel like that would be really useful visual information for people to see, is like how that pans out, like what the time investment has to be. Because now really I'm only putting stuff on it if I'm able to run like a full hour on a Terror Zone. I'm a Summon Druid, so Arcane Sank and a few others like Tristram I just skip and play Elden Ring. Yeah, I never, even with this Fury Druid who like tears stuff up, I just skip Arcane Sanctuary. It's so boring and grind it, and you don't get anything. Ghosts don't have a good drop table. I still need the ear trophy and the gambling trophy after this. Hey, the gambling one, I have a really good suggestion to get that pretty easily. Since you probably are rolling in dough at this point, if you make a new character and get them to level 11, and then grind regular daggers, the potential for what you can get is very low, and if you are using money, if you're getting funded from a level 97 character, you can get like a ton of them off of just one stash pool. And Shadow got it, I think in the first round of gambling, at least round on stream that I saw. It's very easy to get a gold dagger off of a level 11 character grinding or gambling for regular daggers. Yeah, I think you can potentially get it from level 6 or 7. But the way that the drop table works is you want to be 11, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and that one didn't take too long for Shadow, and gold daggers are one of my favorite items, so I have a few of them. As far as the ear trophy, I wouldn't mind at some point to set up a character and help you get that. Are you playing on Xbox or Wings? I took 10 of, yeah, I took 10 of Bandy's ears, then went gamma. And also, Wing, something that you should try, if we can set it up to help you, I wouldn't mind doing that. But I heard that something that you can do is, Shadow, that we should have tried, PlayStation, that stinks. Yeah, just find you a friend, or if you can find somebody to give you an ear for charity. Something that I wanted to try is, I heard that you can just get one ear and then continually drop it and pick it up over and over again. And once you pick it up for the 20th time, that counts. Me and Shadow did it, and it took us like an hour and a half, I think. Just because we had starter characters and we were just chipping away at each other slowly. Yeah, I think the gambling one, your best chances is a gold dagger. I don't know the math of every single other drop, but personally, I've found that one's the easiest to do. Plus, that gold daggers are really useful for new characters until like level 20, and then if you get, you know, a specific character or like a summoner, your summons aren't going to be. Your damage is not going to be based off of the weapon that you have in hand, so you can carry that thing forever. Yeah, same. I got a billion of every item too. Yeah, I pick up all runes, which I shouldn't really do because it honestly, it's just something to do at this point. It's like a little mini game. I pick up every rune and cube up, but you know, I think the number of L runes I need to get up there is in the millions, so it's stupid and not use my time to do, but I do it anyway. I also pick up gems because like this one, I'll cube them up and re-roll my grand charms in the hopes of getting a skill or charm. I've got quite a few at this point, but not very many druid ones. I got like 5 Towels armor right now, and I'll never make 5 storks. Yeah, I've got to the point where I've started, I made extra characters for each set, and I've just started collecting the set pieces, and I've got like 7 or 8 of them done at this point. Once I and the idea was maybe at some point do challenge runs where I try to beat the game with just limited to only equipping those set piece items. But honestly, I just want to get through to 99, maybe try the Ubers out, see how that is, and then take a small break and then try to get the finish. If you play offline, Wings, there is an offline schedule, and I've seen some Reddit posts of people suggesting that same thing, is to just make a schedule of the online ones. But I do have, if you're playing offline, you are able to see what's coming up and you can plan around it. I play offline. Okay, hold on, I'll show you. So if you just Google D2R offline Terror Zone, this Terror Zone calendar, and then if you just Google single player, it'll take you straight to it, but you can also click there. Yeah, Stony Tomb. I also really like where is it? Frigid Highlands with Eldritch. But yeah, they have it done week by week, and I think you can just move forward. Yeah, so you can literally like schedule your timeout months in advance for the offline one. So next is going to be Rocky Way Stony Tomb, which is also a good one for me. And then Cathedral Catacombs, which I should do, but I have to work on other videos. It sucks. Yeah, just Google it, and you'll find the Terror Zone schedule for offline. I'm not a huge fan of Flare Jungle, but it's not too bad. It's long for me, and I also don't like to go into the Flare. Yeah. Yeah, because that Cathedral one, that's one I don't want to miss either, just because of the potential to get some really good loot. And it's not bad for grinding either, like XP. It's just... Andariel doesn't just roll over and die. Lucky y'all that have personal and like 3 shared stashes. Yeah, Jaime's playing the OG Diablo. He's living off the land. And as far as the ears one, I bet you could go on like Reddit and just make a post like asking if anybody wants to help you like get that one. And if you do, you should try just getting one ear and then dropping it and picking it up the 20 or so times and seeing if that does it, because I'd really be interested to know. I only have a 5x5, only personal, not share, nor mule stash. Yep. You gotta watch them deals, Jaime, and get D2R. It's the definitive version. Yeah, that's true, but I don't... Jaime, you don't have a shared stash, so there's no way that you can like pass stuff off mules and onto them, right? I'm not knowledgeable about the OG Diablo. I didn't play it enough to... I was still young and I don't remember it, and I mean I didn't even beat Diablo. What you doing? That's true. That's a good point too, Jaime. You could just look up mods for D2R. There's a lot of them, and I think there's even one that's like a reimagined where they do something similar to D2R, where they adjust skills and do something cool. Yeah, which you can't trust too many people to do that. You could also just go into a public game and go to a corner of town that no one ever goes to. And you could just like run over here. Or honestly, this section over here by the... like over here. No one ever goes here anyways, so you could drop it here. I already have ATMA for the offline characters. What's ATMA? That's a MuleSoft where basically is an unlimited stash. So also, I can pass items from one character to another. I can share gold between them. Okay, cool. Yeah. This is what Jaime's playing right now. Yeah. I don't play too much online anyway, so that's probably what I would do. Yeah. Diablo 2 really is the best one in my opinion. And don't get me wrong, I played it a lot. I just wasn't good. I just didn't know. I remember the one thing I remember about the OG Diablo, I did play it, and I remember playing a Sorc a lot and wanting to like max out warmth. Online is for losers. I really wanted to max out warmth because I just love the idea of having unlimited mana, and it really wasn't great. And I didn't get too far because obviously you start not doing enough damage, but Diablo 2 is considered one of the best games of all time for real, and in my opinion it is. Yeah. It really is just it's just so good. I don't know what it is. Definitely think one thing that sets it apart is you can beat the game with your merc, just make a Hydra build. Yeah. But I was young. I didn't know, I didn't know how to play, basically. One thing, I think the sound design of Blizzard games, or at least the old ones before, that's Vidala's Barb, I don't need that. Like, Warcraft games and everything before like 2020, let's say, the sound design immaculate. Everything just sounds so good and distinct and memorable. Who's got the aura? There you go. Get rid of that. Well, Diablo 2 is a Blizzard North production, which is actually a studio called Davidson and Sons. Yeah, I remember there were some big changes to Blizzard back in the 90s, which is just insane. Which I think it might be because there were certain individuals that really worked hard to push for, the quality. That's just a hunch I have, is that there was certain individuals or several individuals back in the day that really were the reason that all that stuff was so tight, so good. Lightning Trap Assassin. That was actually the first character that I was able to beat hell with. And I really did like that one. Honestly, if I had been better at the game, that one is pretty high up there for getting through safely and quickly. Like that one did a lot of damage. Brainchild of David Brevik. That's why it took so long for Diablo 3. What? Foul Eater. Alright, somebody's got curse over here. I don't like that. Is it Rakanishu? No, it's not. Who is it? Oh, it's probably the... No? Who has the curse? Yeah. Yeah, I'll live with curse on my character too. The only reason I don't like it now is because it can take away your shrine buff, and especially in Stony Tomb or Stony Field, there's a high chance that I'll get a XP shrine. So I want to make sure to... Hey, look at that! We have another Geed's Fortune on the ground. Or maybe. Hold on. No. Sorry, I thought it was Geed's. I just didn't have enough space in my stash to get it with. For some reason, Geed's you can only carry one at a time. Which is weird. But... Excellent. First, okay, he does not have curse, so we can get our XP shrine. Okay, and we'll keep that one to reroll 2. Is there any up here? Oh, this is going to be super gratifying. Okay, so shale. And dull. And then hell. And then Io. And then Lum. And then Co. Purple, blue. The last high rune I found. Probably a foul. I think I found a foul earlier today. Red. And then green. What you need, hon?
I want my drink and I want someone. I want Daddy to get.
What do you need, baby?
I want Daddy to get my drink.
Baby, your drink isn't there. I got you a big little bottle.
Is it this?
Try to do.
Yeah, there we go. And then, now we have 2 Mals, okay. So all that, and we got 1 Mal. The highest high rune that I've ever gotten is probably a Sir, I think. Okay, XP. Hopefully, oh nice, we got a second XP shrine. Hopefully we don't run into any cursed enemies. Sounds like you're unlucky. I found 2 burrs, 1 jaw, 4 lows, and a bunch of Vex and ghouls. I mean, I've found a bunch of high runes. Just not recently. Like, maybe found a low. Not a low. So I found a foul. I think mostly mid-tier runes, like Dole up. But I have got, like... I mean, I have a Chains of Honor, so Umber Ist, and then I also have a Fortitude, and then I also have a Grief. So like I've got runes. If I can find a Cham, I was gonna make a Metamorphosis. That was gonna be my next thing that I like really good. There's a set of gloves and a set of boots that would be okay. That would be a small upgrade, but if I could get Metamorphosis, that would be kind of the last significant big upgrade that I could get. Yeah, I had run a Summoner Druid. That was the last character I made that died trying to get to 99 on hardcore. A Doom Polearm. Nice. Yeah, that one's up there. I had a Summoner Druid and was trying to get a Beast Axe. I think that's for the attack speed aura, if I remember, and I needed a Burr rune, and I tried forever to get one and was so unlucky about getting it. But I also had a lot of trouble with that character after like 90, just getting just clearing mobs. I eventually respec'd him into a wind druid. What does Doom do again? I'm not super familiar. Only thing mine struggles with is ghosts or stone skin. Yeah. Yeah, I Bone Break was necessary on that character. I also use an ice rogue with that Chambo. Concentration aura. Dang, the Cham. That's the. Isn't that right below Zod? You did get lucky with that. That's crazy. I was running a Might Aura Act 2 Merc. Yeah, if I could find a Cham, that would be sick. Nice. Yeah, you always find something when you least expect it. I found my Jalal's main off of a elite fallen shaman in Bloodmoor, like on a Terror Zone. Alright, let's get one more run in. After this run, I'm going to have to end the stream. I really have to do some editing work and stuff on some videos the next week. I've kind of been falling behind on that in general, so really want to work on that. I'm also going to grab me something to eat. Kind of hungry, but should be able to hit 99 tomorrow. And I'll make a post about that for sure. I actually do make quite a bit of posts on YouTube to communicate stuff, share pictures, funny stuff. So if you're interested, take a look there. And then I'm going to start actually recording some. So I'm doing a playthrough. Almost. I'm 97 right now. Should be able to get to 98 tomorrow. I have, what, 13 million left? So not yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Jaime, as far as the videos, I'm doing a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 2 that I've been kind of working on and off for a couple years. I want to get... No, not 99. Oof. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 2, been working on that for a couple years to get all the achievements, and then I'll have completed all the Baldur's Gate games on Xbox for that. I'm sort of playing Pillars of Eternity 1 as well, and then might work on some EverQuest editing stuff. I have the footage for the next couple episodes, and some of the scripting done too. I just have to record the VO and put everything together. I might work on that, but I don't want to do that too much. I really want to get, at the least, I want to get Baldur's Gate 2 done and over with. Yeah, like, I feel like I'm going to get a little bit of a second wind on 98, because then that's it. Like, the XP bar that I'm looking at is all I got to do. Malvina's Icy Clutch. I don't think I have that one. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty rough going, but like you said, you're clawing your way through it. 98's just right there. Alright. So let's go put this in the box. Do some sorting. Yep. Oh, so you don't even want to see the mental illness that Diablo has imparted on me. So we have anything that has a name. So like Alder's Watchtower, I've finished that. And then the ones that I'm still searching for, all the pieces, I put into a big box. So Mavina's, I think that's all that one, yeah. So I just finished Mavina's set. I think I have this. Infernal Tools. I think I have that Infernal Tools wand. Where's yeah, I do have it. 185. Yeah, so I don't need that. Saurus's, I have that. And everything else is just... So yeah, I have mules for skiller charms, mules for just regular charms. Fire resist, magic find. So I have Alder's Watchtower, Talrasha's, Arctic Gear, Vidal's Rig, Quanen's, Angelic Raiment, Siverb's, Immortal King, Arcana's Tricks, Eisenhart's, and Saigon's, I think. And then, as far as counting down the times, my mouse is being wonky. So yeah, I have a spreadsheet. Bringing out the spreadsheets again. Run for your life, Shadow. And I've not been so keen on it, but it's like 60 hours according to this. But if you look at it, I've got several that are like 4 and 5 million XP. And if you notice, when I start to get to those ones that give me 7, it's bumping it up to like 50 hours. This one just threw it off completely. This was just for me, but I think when I get to 98, I'm going to actually keep one that's just the dates. And then I'll put the tear zones if I feel like it, but I'll just put the starting XP, and then at the end of the day, I'll check again and put the ending XP. So I get like the XP gain and then kind of the average time that I did it, and I'll be able to kind of keep track. And then at the end of the month, which it should be into June, it'll be like the 15th or something. I'll be able to like tell and show that off. But yep. But I'm gonna go grab something to eat, and then I'm gonna do some work on editing and not fun stuff. But appreciate y'all being here. Special shout out to Shadow, Jaime, and Wings of Redemption for hanging out and chatting. It was pretty fun. And next time you see this druid, he will be 98. I think my batteries in my mouse are going dead. And we will be able to make the climb to 99. Woo! Can I get a woo, Emily? Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the stream, Bandy. Yep. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to chat with you. Say hi to everybody, and I'll see you next time.